Welcome, my spicy Pisces friends. So these messages will be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July or thereabouts. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And so what we will be doing here for July Pisces is beginning with opening messages and then going week by week, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Of course, the energies are fluid and flexible, so those will be approximates. And then we will conclude with additional messages, and I will provide timestamps in case there's any time during the month you want to come back and look at a particular week or something like that. So a few cards jumped out here for your opening messages, and actually more than I would have expected for opening messages. So let's unpack this. It may be that there are different messages in here for different people. So let's see. Actually, why don't I move these back and do 3 and 2 here. So some interesting energies here. Let's take a look. So I'm feeling here, Pisces, maybe take the one that resonates with you. I shouldn't say just the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 that resonate with you, that you can relate to, that you think might have to do with you, okay, as far as the opening messages go. So let's start off with the 5 of Swords. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that some of you may be having a hard time letting go of maybe some things that were said to you or about you by someone else or others. It's almost, I just got the expression battling your demons, but I don't feel like it's that strong, like you're battling demons. But in other words, it's kind of like maybe someone in the past has said hurtful, mean things to you, and you're having a hard time letting go of that. And I feel like it's maybe recently someone said something hurtful, and you're dealing with that now. Of course, this is definitely not for everyone, but then again, we have 5 cards here for the opening energies. But if this is for you, this is encouragement for you to let that go, because focus on that no longer serves you. Now, the only service it has is to clarify what you don't want and help you focus on what you do want. So it may be that you no longer want this person in your life, or it may be that you want to set up boundaries with this person. Whatever the expansion from that is supposed to be, you want to take that part of it and leave the hurt behind. Because even the experiences that we think are unwanted, they are actually clarifying experiences. So you want to try to figure out what the clarity is from this experience, grab that, move on with that, and let go of any resentment or hurt. Okay, beautiful here. Ace of Pentacles. When I was shuffling earlier, this card jumped out, so I was actually hoping we might see it again, and lo and behold, we do. So, okay, if you are starting something new, or you've been inspired in a new direction, in particular related to maybe your finances, your job, even a relationship, or possibly your health, then this message is for you. It's a beautiful energy here with new opportunities, new potential for growth, and for the long haul, for the long haul. I feel like this isn't just like one fell swoop. I don't feel like this is, like winning the lottery here. I feel like this is something to grow on. And it's a beautiful energy, and I think you should grab it and go with it. And I'm feeling like be calm about it, be relaxed with it, go with the flow. It's you're in it for the long haul. It's for the long term. It's something you're going to grow. Again, I feel like, in a lot of cases, I do feel like it is maybe a business, and it's a really great opportunity, but you need to kind of like relax into it and go with the flow. It's not a swift, quick energy, like it's not like I don't feel like the money is going to just fall into your lap. It's a growth thing. Okay, so with the Fool reversed here, this would be for any of you who maybe feel a little stuck, a little closed off, like maybe a little pessimistic, like you don't see anything good on the horizon. Like you kind of think about the future and you're wondering what's coming. I don't see any opportunities. I'm not really feeling it here. But the fact that you have this card, it gives you the opportunity to turn this energy upright, right? What you want to do is realize that the potential out there is unlimited, right? Turn this energy upright and open your heart, open your mind, open your soul to new experiences and new people. When you are thinking about this energy in the reverse, you're focused on what you think you can't have and what you think isn't out there for you. And you are closed off. So the key to turning this Fool energy upright is opening your mind, opening your heart. Be open to new experiences and also be open to different types of people. Be open to people whom you may not have been friends with before, or even types of people. People you thought maybe you had nothing in common with. You may find that you almost have a future with in some way, shape, or form. But yes, open. You want to be open. You want to have high expectations. You want to be, okay, this is weird, but footloose and fancy free just came to mind. So you want to be footloose and fancy free. So you just want to like kind of just go with it. Be adventurous. You want to be open to adventure. Be open to adventure. Yes. Okay. The next energy, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Some of you are on a roll and you know it. Things are going your way, and the message for you is to milk it. Keep it going. Focus on it. Enjoy it. Appreciate it. The more you appreciate this positive momentum, the easier it is to keep it going. And another thing, the guidance here, the advice is don't let conditions throw you off your, your wheel. Like you're moving positive momentum, going forward, attracting wanted experiences, enjoying yourself. Don't get tossed off that wheel by conditions that seem unwanted, that seem displeasing or negative, right? Don't get caught in that. That will like just put a wedge in the wheel, stop it, and then start the momentum going in the opposite direction. You can keep this going, Pisces. Those of you who resonate with this, I love it. Keep this going. And actually, I must say, for any of you who aren't resonating with this, you should glom onto any or all of the messages that you want here, because you are in control of your vibration and your point of attraction and your life experience. based on what you believe and what you focus on. So if you believe one of these positive messages is for you, you grab onto it and you go with it. And if you don't believe it, make yourself believe it. Okay, so the Queen of Swords here. For me, this is the advisor card. I really feel as though this is the energy of someone wise, someone who's got wisdom to share. So I'm feeling as though if you are someone who either officially acts as an advisor to people, like a therapist, a teacher, even a boss or a mentor, whatever role that is, whether it's in an official capacity like that, or if you just tend to have people drawn to you because of your wisdom, because you tell them the truth, because you support them with your knowledge, your experience, and your honesty. So, this is a beautiful energy here. And I'm feeling that for those of you, if this is for you, your guidance is to, share that wisdom with the world. Don't be afraid to speak the truth to people, but be approachable about it and be gentle about it. You can be honest and still be gentle at the same time. So when the people around you need to hear the truth, don't mince your words, be honest, be forthright, be forthcoming, but you can also be gentle, kind, and supportive at the same time. Okay, so lots of opening messages there for you. Again, if one of those messages doesn't resonate with you, but you want it to, it's your choice, right? It's your choice what you focus on. If you want to focus on that Ace of Pentacles, go for it. If you want to focus on the Fool in the upright position, go for it. If you want to focus on the Wheel of Fortune, go for it. Whatever it is that resonates with you, my dear Pisces, focus on it and go with it. So next, my dear spicy Pisces, let's move in to week 1 of July, or whatever the time period you are watching this. Okay, let's see what energies, messages, guidance we have for our Pisces friends for week 1 of July. Okay, wow, lots of messages here. Again, it's funny, sometimes one card jumps out for each week, and other times we get so much energy here. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, wow. All right, first of all, the card that jumped out on top, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, you have everything you need. You have gifts to give, gifts to share. You may sometimes not realize it, but you have so much to offer the world that when you put your beauty out there, your wisdom out there, your love, when you put the love out there, you get it back. I think the expression is tenfold or whatever, but you get it back many times over. Wow. Okay, so whether you recognize this already or this is guidance, okay, you are being encouraged to recognize your gifts and all that you have to share with the world. And when I say the world, for some of you, depending on what you do or your access, it may involve, a large scale sharing of your gifts. And for others, it may be the people in your life, your family, your friends, your coworkers, the people you come in contact, strangers that you come across in a supermarket or something. But you have gifts to share, and this is about recognizing your gifts and knowing that when you put the love out there, you will get it back many times over, and you will love the reception that you get. You will love the energy that comes back to you. So beneath that, looks like we have some resistant energy here. So I feel like there's, you have this beautiful card here with this 6 of Pentacles, and I'm really feeling like you've got gifts to give. For some of you, it literally might be money. But for others, it's just your love, your joy, your wisdom, your support, your emotional support, your friendly support, that, just being you in your authentic, high vibrationally aligned self. But some of you may resonate with some of these messages. So let's just take a quick look at where some of your resistance might be. And again, you might resonate with all of these, or none of these, or some of these, or one of these. Okay, so, this is really an energy of giving up your power and not believing in yourself. I really feel like this is not believing that you actually have anything to offer, any words of wisdom. And you really couldn't be more wrong. We all have gifts to give to the world. And with this Eight of Swords reversed, I feel as though you have words of wisdom to offer. And you may be reluctant to share or to give your opinion, but you need to step into your power. 8 is the number of power here. You need to step into your power and recognize when the time is right to share that wisdom with others, because you've got a lot to offer. And I think you might have a habit of clamming up, of maybe letting other people talk over you, but you're really not believing in yourself here. And you really, I'm thinking that you are wise, but you're holding back. You're holding back, and you're letting others kind of take over and hold you back. So if this part resonates with you, then that means it's time for you to step forward. It's time for you to step out of the shadows, to step into your power and share your wisdom, voice your opinion, add your 2 cents. Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups here. Okay, this is also about not recognizing what you bring to the table here. So I'm feeling here with this 4 energy. 4 is the number of stability and foundations. And I feel as though your energy, just when you are in alignment, I feel like you are the type of person who brings stability to the situation, stability to the group, the family. You have a stabilizing energy, but you're also not even recognizing the underlying or like almost like unconscious support that your presence gives to people. So it's time for you to recognize that you are there, maybe even with emotional support for others. Just your presence, I feel just your presence brings a stability to a situation. So in other words, if there's something going on that's upsetting to others or another, just your presence brings a stability, but you're not even taking credit for that or recognizing it. And when I say taking credit, I don't mean in a bragging kind of way, but not just, it's more like self-credit, recognizing in yourself that you are there. You are an emotionally stabilizing energy, and you've got that. That's what you have to offer here. So it's like you guys have gifts that you're either not recognizing, you're not living up to, or you're not stepping into. And for some of you, it's maybe a lack of confidence. So here with the 9 of Swords, this is kind of getting caught up in a whole lifetime, depending on, how, it doesn't matter, young or old, but a lifetime of self-defeating thinking, a lifetime, a habitual worry habitual concern that you've kind of like accumulated over your life experience. You tend to think you're not good enough. You worry that you said the wrong thing. Yeah, so those of you who are constantly worrying that you have said the wrong thing. Oh God, what did I say? Why did I open my mouth? Oh no. Just know that you're not, others aren't thinking of your words the way you are. Others aren't analyzing what you said. Others aren't dwelling on it. It's just you worried about what you said, right? Have you ever come home from like a party or a family gathering or something, or just getting together with friends, and you're like, oh geez, I said this, maybe I shouldn't have said that kind of thing. I mean, I think that's a common universal human experience that most of us have now and then. And that's what I'm feeling. If you are one of these people who's always worrying, did you say the wrong thing? Okay, let it go. You have so much to offer. Your presence, your words, the generosity of your heart is so valuable to others. So when you just relax into it and let yourself just be love, when you do that, you won't worry about any of these things. You won't worry about saying the wrong thing. You'll step into your power. You'll recognize the value, the emotional value you bring to the situation. And I think you really just need to go with this Six of Pentacles energy here and share your natural, beautiful self with others. Okay, big messages there for week 1. So let's see what week 2 has to say. Okay, let's see what the energies and messages are for week 2. Okay, so we have, again, 3 cards here. We have the Emperor. We have, I shouldn't say again because we had 4 cards last time. The Emperor, the Fool reversed, and the 4 of Pentacles. So, all right, the Emperor jumped out on top here. The Emperor. We have another 4 energy here. We actually have 2 4 energies. This Fool reversed is flanked by foundations, flanked by stability, just by virtue of, the numerology of it. But we have the Emperor here, this fiery, powerful figure. This is an experienced, wise being. If you aren't already, you need to be recognizing the wisdom that you bring to everything, the experience, the knowledge, the stability that you provide in a situation. And it kind of does go back to sharing your gifts with the world, like we talked about, or not, the world, I say, but, with others that we talked about in week 1, recognizing your power. The Emperor also is like a father figure. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's like people look up to you. People look to you for guidance, for support, for wisdom. Some people really put you on a pedestal. They recognize your strength. Wow. They recognize how strong you are. And they're very attracted to your vibration, that vibration of wisdom, knowledge. I don't think you give yourself enough credit for this, though. So, the message here is that you need to recognize the Emperor in yourself, recognize the leader, recognize the experience, the knowledge, and the wisdom that you bring. And all of those energies that you have, they bring a real, again, stability to any situation. So now the Fool reversed showed up again. And like I said, with an energy like this, it's here for the taking. There's just a resistant feeling. So some of you, again, might be slipping back into that energy of blahness, of like feeling like there's nothing to look forward to. That's what it is. It's a feeling like there's nothing to look forward to. I recognize that feeling. We all experience it now and then, right? But the purpose of these cards is to guide you out of that. You know, the purpose of these messages is to guide you toward the energies that are pleasing, toward the energies that are, vibrate, on a high level, that have a high point of attraction. And so really the guidance here is that you want to turn this Fool energy upright, just like we talked about in the opening message, right? This energy is here for the taking, for the turning upright. Take some time to open yourself up. I mean, I don't want to repeat too much of what I said in the opening message, but it's really about being open to adventure, being open to new experiences, being open to new people. Sometimes we get into, that's what it is. You're in a rut. Okay, so if you feel like you've been in a rut, this message is for you. Okay, if you feel like you're in a rut, you want to be open. You want to be open to new experiences. And kind of maybe try to start the day with meditation and clearing your mind of any clutter so that you can be open to any new inspiration, any new ideas. Maybe you'll be inspired to go somewhere and you'll be open to a new experience. Maybe you'll be open to meeting new people. Maybe be open to making eye contact with a stranger. And who knows, a conversation might start up. A new friendship or relationship might begin. But it's just that energy of being open, being lighthearted, open-minded, accepting everyone and everything, and being a light about it, really being a light about it. So we have the Four of Pentacles here. So again, we have another four energy here, a number of stability. So this is for those of you who feel, I just really feel like, you're paying your bills, but there's nothing extra, or there's a little extra. You feel stable, but you might be living paycheck to paycheck, and you might need to improve your relationship with money. And what I mean by that is try not to focus so much on what you don't have, but try to raise the vibration when you're paying bills. I know this sounds weird, but when you are paying a bill, like this, again, this is not for everyone, so please just leave this if it doesn't resonate with you. You could even go to the timestamps and forward to the next week. But if you have a sticky relationship with money and you kind of feel like you're just getting by, maybe living paycheck to paycheck. So it's tough to raise your vibration in that situation when it comes to money. But one thing I might recommend is when you are paying your bills, whether you're literally writing out checks the old-fashioned way, or you're going online to pay them, or you're setting it up, try to look at it as, wow, I received this service and I am able to pay for it. And I am happy that I'm able to pay for it. I feel really good that I can pay for this service. So whether it's like the electric bill, wow, I received electricity and I used it and now I'm paying for it, and I feel good that I am able to pay for it. If you can start there, and if you can really try to appreciate all of the things that you are able to pay for, you might be able to like kind of raise your vibration around money and not feel so bad, not look at it as, oh God, I can pay this, but I don't have extra, I can't do this. That is just going to keep you where you are. If you want to improve your financial status, it starts vibrationally first. So you have to improve your expectations around money. And if you can appreciate the fact that you can pay your bills, or you go out to eat and you pay the check, feel good that you can do that. You go to the grocery store and you buy the groceries. Feel good handing that money over, because you can do that instead of looking at it like, oh, I spent too much. Look at it as like, wow, I actually can pay for these and I feel good about it. I know it sounds silly, but it really is helpful. It really is helpful. It takes practice. It takes being deliberate. But if you recognize yourself in this Four of Pentacles energy that I'm describing, you can do this. Okay, enough about week 2, I think that was. Now we're moving into week 3. Okay, the cards have been replaced and shuffled, and now let's see what jumps out as our guidance, energies, messages for Pisces in week 3 of July. Oh, wow, Pisces. This is unbelievable. Okay. Again, on top, your gifts. Okay, you need a reminder. You need a reminder to share your gifts with the world. Okay. I just got the expression though, your generosity is paying off. Your generosity is paying off. In other words, you are reaping the benefits of being generous, some of you. Okay. And if not, this is a reminder for you. Be open with your heart. Be open with your love, and be open with your, money if you are in that position. Not many people are, but if that does apply to you, then I think this might be a message that you might want to be generous with your money. And even if you don't have a lot of money, maybe in a small way you can do for others. Sometimes when many times when I encounter someone on the street who's looking for money, I just, I don't have that much, extra to give, but I do give. If I'm in the position, it might be, $5, or sometimes I if I have it, I'll give $20. And I just feel like if I can make someone else's day, then that makes me happy. It makes me happy. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm just giving an example for why this card might be coming up again. So if you do have extra financial resources, maybe that is the message here. But overall, I think for most of you, it is just about being open with who you are and give of yourself, love, give love, So we have the Queen of Wands reversed here, and we have again with this same card the Nine of Swords reversed. So it's you Nine of Swords reversed, people. It's really time to let go of, I think that some of you worry that if you are too open and generous and share too much, that you might be judged, or you might be made fun of, or something like that, or again, you might be worried about what you're saying to others. There's definitely I'm feeling like almost a lack of confidence here with this Nine of Swords reversed. But I feel like this concern that some of you have is so unwarranted and over the top. People aren't judging you for every little thing you say. People aren't going home and saying, can you believe what so-and-so said? You're doing that, but the other people are not. You have such a beauty about you to share. And again, talk about a lack of confidence here. That's what I'm feeling here with this Queen of Wands reversed. Some of you are lacking the confidence. You think you don't have anything to offer. You might be afraid to speak out. Some of you think that you are unattractive even. And I'm not sure if you're feeling like you're physically unattractive, so you're hiding yourself away, or if it's or it's a vibrational attractiveness that you think that you repel others or something. But no one repels anyone when they're in the vibration of the Six of Pentacles. This is just a give and take of resources. And the resources can be money. They don't have to be money. It can, it can just simply be sharing who you really are, at the heart of you, and sharing that loving side. So we kind of already had this message, so I think I'll leave it there. If you, want to go back, there are timestamps if you want to go back and look at, the previous message that also had the Six of Pentacles and also had the Nine of Swords. So crazy, right? All right, so let's put these cards back in and get into week 4's messages. Okay, spicy Pisces, we are ready for week 4's messages. And it's the funny thing about the same cards coming out in week 3, that some of the same ones that we had in, I believe it was week 1, is that when I replace these cards into the deck, before I shuffle again, I actually just stick them in randomly and separately in different places. And then those cards made their way back to each other again in the shuffling. It's just amazing. Okay, so we have 2 cards here, and basically I'm getting the message here is do not resist the necessary change, okay? All right, when you're resistant, when you're holding yourself back, when you're not allowing yourself to move forward, the Tower steps in. Now, I actually like the Tower, because the point of the Tower energy is you need a shakeup, and you're not shaking it up yourself. So the universe is stepping in and saying it's time for a change. It's time to shake things up, and you are resisting it yourself. So the necessary energies step in. And it's not like the universe is consciously stepping in, and it's not like someone is saying, okay, Pisces is being resistant, so now we have to step in and make the changes. It's really all attraction. It's really all energetic. You have put so much out there into the vibrational universe. Your desires, your intentions are out there. And sometimes, and it happens to all of us, but sometimes you get stuck and you hold yourself back. You render yourself powerless. And the energies are out there, so they just kind of like take over and cause you some sort of maybe chaos, upheaval, shakeup, change that is unexpected, that you didn't plan for. But it is the key, it is the pathway to your intentions, to your desires. And you probably have examples, if you really think about it, in your own life when something that seemed awful in the moment happened, and you resisted it. You thought it was terrible and you were really upset by it, but it was the first step towards something wonderful. Like, all right, let me just give like a basic example. Like, let's say, you had a partner and you found out this partner cheated on you and it ended the relationship. Okay, but then it opened you up to new possibilities. You may have met somebody better. Or maybe your partner cheated on you and you were just, you were in this relationship and you were just hanging on to it out of habit. But you really wanted to be free. You really wanted to be open to something new, something better, something that suited who you really are now. But you were hanging on. So then the partner cheated, and it seemed like Tower moment. It seemed awful. But it was your key to freedom. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I know those are extreme examples, but that's what the Tower is all about. It's sending you in the direction that you want to go, that you intended to go, that you desire. It's giving you back your power. So this is an amazing, amazing message here. So the bottom line is, the guidance here is relax and regain your power. Let go. Be open to the change. Don't resist the universal upheavals and changes. Don't resist them. Go with the flow, and you will regain that power that you have recently given up. You will stop blocking yourself, and you will see how powerful you are. Even in the example that I gave you, sometimes people think, well, what would I do without this person? And then all of a sudden they find themselves without this person because of a tower moment, and they realize how strong they really are. Even with illnesses, this, that, and the other thing. Oh, I could never handle that. I could never go through that. And then you have a tower moment, and you realize how strong you are, and it opens up brand new doors, brand new experiences. It introduces you to brand new people, places, and things. So don't resist the change. Don't resist the shakeup. Sometimes you need a shakeup, my dear Pisces. And remember, these messages aren't predictions. They're guidance. Okay, so I'm not saying you're going to experience the tower moment in the 4th week, but at this point, you might welcome it. You might actually welcome it. Okay, dear Pisces, let's get into the additional messages with the Law of Attraction cards and Angels of Light. Okay, can we get a Law of Attraction card for Pisces here? Okay, that is way too many. Can we get 1, 2, even 3 would be fine, but we can't read through half the deck. That would be its own video. Or maybe I'll do a Law of Attraction message, like a brief Law of Attraction message where we just do, like a 5-minute video for like daily guidance or something. I don't know. If that sounds good to you, let me know in the comments. Oh, okay. Here we go. I am learning to allow well-being in. Oh, I like this card. I'm not sure I've ever read this one before. Because even when I pull one for myself, I don't always get all of them. The art of allowing is, I am that which I am, and I am pleased and joyful in it. And you are that which you are. And while you are different from that which I am, I can allow that, for it is also good. Okay, so the first part of this, I am that which I am, and I am pleased and joyful in it. Really, I'm thinking about all of that resistant energy that we came across in this monthly reading, where, you didn't think you were good enough, or you didn't really think you had anything to offer, or you might be worried about saying the wrong thing, that kind of stuff. No. The 6 of Pentacles showed up twice for you. You have gifts to give. You have gifts to share. They are beautiful. They are worthy of recognition. They are worthy of being shared and experienced by others. Just share that love. Whatever your gifts are, wherever you can be generous, however that falls out for you, whatever that means for you, just be open to it. Just be open, like that Fool energy. You need to love who you are. You need to be joyful in who you are. And the second part of this, allowing others to be who they are. I'm sensing from you, Pisces, that for the most part, you do allow others to be who they are. I think I think you're more worried about who you are. I feel like you accept others. I feel like you are generous with others in the way you accept them, but you're holding yourself back because you're not giving yourself enough love. You're not giving yourself enough credit. You are worthy just by virtue of the fact that you were born, Pisces. You are equally worthy to every other living being on this planet. Equally worthy. You have to remember that, and you have to take joy and pleasure in that, in knowing that. Remember your worthiness. There's not one breathing soul on this planet who is more worthy than you are. So please keep that in mind. And really, just as this card says, be pleased with yourself. Be joyful about who you are and allow others to be who they are. Live and let live. Let's grab an Angel of Light card and see if there's any other messages or any other wisdom to okay, they're all like falling out of my hand. These cards are large. Okay, let's start again. All right, Pisces. Let's try this again. Can we get an angel up? There we go. Second time's the charm. Okay, discernment. Okay, discernment means sensing what feels right or wrong, trusting your judgment, and acting on it. Your angel guidance is to look at the people and situations in your life now and respond to your gut feeling. Learn to develop your intuition and ask the angels to help you discern the good from the bad. They will prompt and guide you. You will feel safer, happier, stronger, and clearer. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you can be trusted to use discernment, you can serve the universe in a great way. And the affirmation is, I trust my intuition. Okay, yeah, you know what? I think sometimes, Pisces, you have a gut instinct or an intuition to share your gifts, to maybe jump in with your 2 cents or add to the conversation or give someone a hug or whatever it is. I feel like you have these gifts to offer, but some of you aren't trusting your gut or your intuition, and you're holding yourself back. So try to sense that within yourself and know when it's time to jump in there and share and be supportive. Don't hold yourself back, okay? Trust your judgment. Trust your judgment and act on it, because you've got so much to give here. And I think, you kind of just need a reminder as to how wonderful you are, how worthy you are, how much you have to offer, how safe, happy, strong, and clear you are, how wise you are. So trust your intuition, trust your gut as you move through this month of July. My dear Pisces friends, I really want to thank you for all your support and for being with me. Thank you for joining me here at my channel, High Priestess Influence. All of your likes and your comments and your shares are very much appreciated. And I really hope that you have found some sort of value or meaning in some of these messages. And I really hope this month of July, or whenever you are viewing this, is amazing for you. I hope you recognize your gifts and you share them with the world, okay? Love you guys, and I'll see you soon.